Start now. Alright, hello everyone. We now, in the losers bracket, have Team Asian Persuasion up against Force Cuddles. On Team Asian Persuasion, we see I going jungle on Lee Sin. I'm Flip So What playing mid with Lux, Yobo Da Hobo going top with Shen. Pangerion supporting bot with Tariq, Mr. I Kill You 666 playing AD carry as Graves. For Team Force Cuddles, we see Tsunami Wildfire playing Tristana as AD carry. Blood Rising on Zed at top. Philo Millie, Sona at bot support. Saladin playing AP Twisted Fate, and Stormageddon playing Udyr in the jungle. The game is loading up, and yes, the game is starting. Let's see what happens, how the game plays out. Currently, there's a black screen of death. Not sure why the game's not connecting. We might be experiencing some technical difficulties. Michael, what's going on? Alrighty, the game is starting off here. Wonderful. I'm gonna go ahead and change it to directed camera. We see pings from Team Asian Persuasion into their bottom red jungle. We see Zed going up to the top red jungle, possibly just defending here. Asian Persuasion might be going for a possible invade. They are all gathering up to one spot. If they do invade into Force Cuddles will be forced to fight 4v5. All is gathered up here at bot in the bush here. We see Tristana defending the choke point by herself. If she does get caught by the Tariq stun and the Shen ult and the Lux, Shen taunt, Lux bind, that will be a first blood. Both teams here have to play it very carefully to not give up an early advantage in the game. If there is an engagement, it will be 4v5 because Team Force Cuddles Zed is in the top half of the jungle. Yes, we see Shen starting to walk in. Yobo the Hobo, where they see the Tristana. Tristana's running. There's the flash shot. Tristana gets stunned. She gets very low. Will this be her first blood? Yes, that's first blood for Shen. Team Asian Persuasion now will proceed with the jungle invasion and steal the buff, possibly. We see a blue buff here. Shen is going back to base to head towards top here. Udyr's running at Udyr, face checks the bush, he gets caught by Tariq. Shen, he gets very low, and that's a second kill for Team Asian Persuasion. Shen gets very low, the Ignite will not pick him up. We see a chase here. There goes the flash from Zed, and that's a kill for Lee Sin. That is a 3-for-0 engagement in favor of Team Asian Persuasion. With this, Lee Sin will pick up the blue buff. He will leave the tiny lizard to deny Udyr of the blue buff spawn. Lee Sin, everyone's just running down to their lanes, up to their lanes. Shen and Zed going to their lanes. Lee Sin looks like he'll be heading into the jungle, starting his normal route now. We see some engagement here. Sona gets pretty low, and so does Graves. Tristana keeps up the aggro. She's chasing, but then Tariq zones her out. Graves and Sona very low. Sona does have the heal, and Graves does has Tariq's heal, and they both have potions. We see engagement at mid. TF gets down pretty low here. He is almost out of mana. Pretty dangerous for him, but with his blue card, we should be able to sustain just fine in lane. We see Udyr here trying to take back the blue. There goes the smite. Udyr does have the blue. Shen cuts him off. Udyr gets down pretty low. There goes the Shen taunt. Lux is on the other side. Lee Sin safeguards in. That's the snare from the Lux. Udyr gets down very low. Is this going to be another kill? Shen is chasing. Shen flashes. Udyr's running. He jukes out of the bush. Oh, there's the Vorpal Blade. Lee Sin just misses his strike. There goes the Shen taunt, and that's another kill for Shen. Team Asian Persuasion extremely ahead now with the 4-0 and both blue buffs on their side. They do have a 2,000 gold advantage against Team Force Cuddles. Bot lane here being pushed towards their turret by the Tristana. Zed is heading back towards top. He does not want to lose too much CS to the turret because he will fall behind Shen even more. Shen is level 2 while Zed only has that level 1. Just some passive farming, not much happening right now. Udyr finally sees his buff. The lizard's still there. He's clearing it out. We see a Tiger Stance Udyr, more offensive for against enemy champions, because when you jungle, most Udyrs go Phoenix to have the fast wave clearing time. Force Cuddles bot here just taking control of the bush. We see engagement from Shen on top. Zed does not want to fight this, even though he does have the level advantage. Actually, he might, but Shen does have the gold advantage, 2-0-2. Bot here, the wave is pushed towards Team Asian Persuasion side. This is pretty bad because Taric is a melee support. If he is zoned up against the turret, he cannot help Graves out as much. On the other hand, Sona is ranged and she can just walk up and poke and just safely run back into the base. We see Udyr running down here. He will not gank because the lane is just pushed up too far. His red buff is up and he might want to go do that now. We see him running towards mid. Engagement here on mid. Lux brings Twisted Fate down to half health. And Twisted Fate tries to respond by throwing out some wild cards, but he does miss. There goes the snare from the Lux. Twisted Fate is pretty low. Will Lux pick up the kill? The Ignite picks up the kill, and that's another kill for Lux. Oh no, not another, but the first kill for Lux. But here we see an engagement on Sona from Taric. The stun does go off. Oh, the explosion and the exhaust goes off on Tristana, but Tristana safely rocket jumps away. Bot lane disengages. Taric is quite low on mana, but he does have his flask and his passive to help him restore that mana. They might want to go back to base. It looks like Graves will be heading back to base. Yes, that is a disengagement at bot. We see a gank here from Lee Sin at top. Zed manages to escape with mostly all his health. Udyr here is picking up his first buff in the whole game at red. Will there be a Lee Sin invade here? Oh, Lee Sin catches a Zed out and starts aggressing on. Zed is taken out pretty low. The red buff is dealing some massive damage on him, and he is forced to use up another pot. Udyr here very low, almost taken out by the red buff. He might want to go back to the base and heal. We see Lux walking towards bot.